Hey guys, real quick for you today. If you've been watching iCast news, it actually came out a couple weeks before iCast, I believe. And if you're into kayak fishing, you have seen the YakAttack double header. You know, it's marketed with the rotor grips or without, to use as a paddle holder, rod holders, all kinds of different configurations. And I just got this Jackson Kayak's Big Tuna, and it comes with pre-threaded 1/4x20 screw holes, you know, to mount ram balls or things like that too. And I was thinking about mounting a track behind it, but I thought, man, one of those would work great for the configuration. And I may still eventually get a couple of those. YakAttack makes great products and the price is not bad on them. But I'm getting ready to leave this weekend to go to the coast, and I've not been able to find any here local, and I'm afraid if I order one, it may not be here in time. So I've got some black cutting boards that I bought a while back, because if you're pretty handy and you're into kayak fishing, you can make all kinds of things on your own with a black cutting board. So I made a couple of my own, and real quick, I just want to show those to you. Okay, so here is what I came up with. You can see this one, I have 2 rod holders. I've got the lock and load system there on that side, a ram ball on the other, and then on this particular one I put my parking pole clip there. That's a homemade parking pole, by the way. And then the other side, similar setup, lock and load and ram ball, and then I've just got that one screwed in with a 1/4x20 thumb screw, because I don't need anything else on that side. I have my net there in a ram tube, Omega rod holder, and then here Omega rod holder, which I really like better than this Ram Tube Junior, which is the same, I believe, as the Zuka 2 tube. But I don't have another one of those right now, so I'll probably replace this. But anyway, let me get these taken off and I'll show you how I made it. So here it is, a little closer look. This one is the first one I made. The other one actually turned out a little bit cleaner looking, but it is a little bit harder to take off because I have it attached with, excuse me, a screw right through the middle of that pole clip. So I didn't want to take it back off. This one, I just simply had this thumb screw through that into my 1/4x20 threaded insert. So it's a little bit easier to take off, but you can see the general concept. It's just a cutting board, and here is what it took out of it. I'm not sure the size on this. I think it's like a 11x14 or something like that. But you can see these 2 triangles is all that was used from it right there. And so I actually still have enough that I can make at least 1, probably 2 more of these things. And I think I paid like $6 for the cutting board at Walmart. So, for $1.50 each, you can make these if you have your attachments for it. Of course, you do have to have a little bit of skill and some tools. You could do it with just drill bits, of course, 1/4-inch holes through the center. You could drill straight through here, probably with a 5/16 that would allow for these tabs here on the side of the lock and load if you're using that system. And that's what I set this up to, where I could put 3 of the lock and load attachments if I wanted to. And then on the back side, and I just used a router on this, guys. You wouldn't have to do that. You could actually just take pliers and hold the bottom if you wanted to. But if you have a router handy, you can take that and just go in about 1/8 of an inch, just big enough. Again, this one didn't turn out real well. It was my first time. And a router bit does not do the same on plastic as it does on wood. Okay, so there it is, guys. Really simple. Doesn't look as great, obviously, but it functions. And so I'm looking forward to getting on the water this weekend and trying it. Something that for $1.50 each, you can make 4 of these things and save yourself some money. Or if you're like myself and just in a bind, not able to find the double header, you can make it yourself if you have a little bit of skills and have the patience to do it. So hope this video helps. let me know if you try it out. I'd like to know, and if you have any other solutions that maybe as an alternative. I'm a do-it-yourself guy, and I love to find things that people do. A big Pinterest junkie, so you know, if you find anything, or if you can come up with anything on your own, drop it in the comments below. Let me know, and if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, and I'd appreciate it. Thanks, guys. God bless.